Hi, it's winter here in the lovely, balming Maryland area, and I just got home from my local bakery. Now, why? Why am I talking to you about my local bakery and I'm coming into my basement? Well, my name's Sam Groff of Beyond TPM Milk, and we talk about some common sense stuff that goes beyond prepping and goes beyond the labels of homesteader to just really how do you use common sense for everyday life. Now, I just got 6 food grade buckets. See? 6 food grade buckets from my local bakery. Now, what the heck does food grade buckets and my local bakery have anything to do with Beyond TPM Milk? Well, what I do, instead of having to buy the real high-end expensive food storage for long-term storage, I looked around and I said, what can I reuse? What are things that are out there that can make the most sense, save me a dime, and also are food safe without breaking my bank? So what I did was I called around and I found out from my local bakery that they sell their old food grade buckets. And what I decided to do was I clean them out when I get them home, and I label them what they're going to be having in them. So this one's rice, the other one's beans. Why does this matter? Because at the end of the day, this rice or these beans in my food grade storage bucket, that's really hard to get into, by the way, that's airtight, and I mean it airtight crazy, can hold my bags of quinoa or chickpeas or whatever else that I plan on having on hand versus spending money on the canned stuff. Now, if you don't know already, this bag, about half this bag is this can. So I get 2 cans for less money, still name brand, and I can save it for a lot longer here in this bucket. And I keep it dry and food safe. Now, a lot of people who are preppers and homesteaders, they'll tell you you need Mylar bags and all that stuff. They're right. Hands down, they're right. If you're looking to store this for over a year, yeah, you don't want to keep it in the same bags that it came from the grocery store. I don't plan on doing that. What I plan on doing is using my common sense and rotating my pantry. My family would never go through 100 pounds of quinoa in a year, or even 2 years, or maybe 10. So why buy that much for myself? These buckets are super sturdy, people. And my local bakery sells them for about $2 to $3 per container. Now, mind you, I get the bucket, and the buckets are, well, stuck together when they're right from the bakery, but they're used. These are recycling buckets. So they have the old stickers on them, so I can clean them off if I really, really want to, or I can just not worry about it and add my own label, which is cheap construction paper and some packaging tape and a marker. 3 things I already have around my house. What's the key that you want to always check for with your buckets, if you do choose to go this route from your bakery, is some of them have gaskets. And let's see here. Some of them actually have the gaskets, which is this little piece of rubber right here, and some don't. So I specifically picked the ones that have gaskets to use for food storage. Now, I have 2 kids at home. Buckets are the best toy ever for any kid and everything. So when you're done with your food grade storage buckets, if you have ones that don't have gaskets, you can choose to purchase them and the fancy lids online, and you can get those on Amazon. They're not all that expensive, but if you're looking to just house stuff 6 months to a year, why go through the hassle and headache of purchasing all this zombie apocalypse style food grade storage stuff that you don't need? That's where my simple idea of recycle, reduce, reuse came into play. And it's funny because at the end of the day, this bucket, this little bucket, has more food in it than my family can eat in a month. Now, if we only ever ate that, it wouldn't be very exciting, but we can take the resources that are in here and stretch them exponentially. And that's how we live beyond TP and milk. Looking forward to talking to you next time. Again, Sam Groff, check out your local bakery. They might have some very inexpensive means of saving you a lot of money and time at the grocery store. Bye.